Puppies are adorable and sweet and cute, and we love them. But if you've ever been on the receiving end of their sharp little teeth, you might wonder, why do they seem to bite everything in sight? It might seem like your puppy has turned into a land shark, and the good news is that the behaviour is completely normal for puppies under 5 years old, and it has nothing to do with aggression. So let's dive into why puppies bite so much and what you can do to help them grow out of this space. If you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe or comment and let me know, how did you deal with your puppy biting? Was it really overwhelming? Did you have good methods to deal with it? I'd love to know. Alright, here we go. Number 1, teething troubles. Just like human babies, puppies go through a teething phase. The baby teeth, also called milk teeth, start falling out around 4.5 months of age, and then the adult teeth start to push through. This process can be uncomfortable and even painful for puppies, so they chew and bite to relieve the pressure on their gums. It's basically their way of massaging their gums to soothe the discomfort. So what can you do to fix that or help that? Provide plenty of chew toys that are designed for teething. Soft rubber toys that can be frozen work wonders, as the cold helps numb their gums. Rotate those toys so they stay interesting, because if you always give the same one, they don't want it. I also really recommend freezing a hand towel after you've dipped it in chicken stock, and then they can munch on the frozen towel, and that numbs the gums as well. And some puppies like frozen carrots too. They're exploring the world with their mouth. Puppies experience the world much like human babies, by putting things in their mouth. Since they don't have hands to touch and feel things the way we do, they use their mouths to explore textures, objects, and even people. Unfortunately, this can sometimes result in a nip to your fingers, toes, or anything else that they sink their teeth in. So how can we help that? Make sure to puppy-proof your home and have safe, engaging items for your puppy to chew on and explore. If they start to bite you during play, redirect them to an appropriate chew toy or a soft talk toy. You can also begin to teach a gentle no bite command and reward them when they play gently. And if it gets really overboard, then it's time for a timeout and put them in a crate or in a playpen and get the energy to come down again. Number 3, learning bite inhibition. When puppies play with littermates, they learn an important skill called bite inhibition. This is when a puppy bites another too hard during play, and the other puppy yelps and stops playing. Through this feedback, they learn to control the pressure of their bites. And this is also why their puppy teeth are so sharp compared to their adult teeth that are quite blunt. However, when puppies come into our homes, they might not fully understand yet that humans are more sensitive than their furry siblings. So this playful little nips can be a bit too rough. So here's a solution that you can try. You can mimic this natural learning process. I feel like it's not always successful, but give it a go. If your puppy bites you during play, let out a ouch or an immediately stop interacting with them for a few seconds. This sends a message that biting ends the fun. Be consistent, and soon they'll learn that gentle play is the way to keep the game going. High energy and excitement. Puppies are full of energy, and sometimes they just don't know how to contain themselves. When they're overly excited, they may start nipping as a way to release that pent-up energy. This usually happens during playtime, especially when they get wound up chasing toys, wrestling, or running around. So what's the solution for this? Well, obviously you need to make sure your puppy is getting enough physical exercise and mental stimulations. They need a lot of playtime, but they also need structured activities that help them focus their energy in a positive way instead of crazy running around all the time. Especially it is like puzzle toys, frozen Kongs, short training sessions, regular playtime will all burn off that excess energy. When they get too excited and start biting, give them a timeout by calmly stopping the game and letting them cool down. Number 5. They might be biting to seek attention. Sometimes puppies bite simply because it gets a reaction from you. Whether you're laughing, shouting, or even wincing, any response can be exciting for your puppy and might encourage them to keep biting. They don't realize they're hurting you, they just see it as a way to engage and get attention. This is particularly the case when you have kids and a puppy. Your child will start screaming often and running away. And for your puppy, this is like a signal, let's play, this is the best thing ever. So what's the solution? Ignore attention-seeking biting as much as possible. If your puppy bites, you can stand up, turn away, and stop interacting with them. Or you can attach a little house leash to your puppy, and then every time they try to attention bite you, you pick up the leash and you gently move them away out of reach so they can't bite you. After a few moments, you then offer them a toy and engage in a positive activity like training or playing with a tug toy. Be sure to give lots of praise and attention when they are behaving well and making the right choices, so they learn that gentle behavior gets the good stuff. Instinctual herding or hunting behavior can also be a reason, and you particularly see this in dogs like blue heelers. Some puppies, particularly those from herding or working breeds, have a really strong instinct to nip and chase as part of their natural behaviors. Biting at ankles or clothing could be their attempt to herd you as they would sheep or other animals. So what is the solution for this? First of all, pick the right puppy. If you don't want to deal with this behavior, don't get a herding breed. Channel this behavior into appropriate activities. Fetch, tug-of-war, agility training, the flirt pole are all really good ways and outlets for their instincts. Make sure to use toys rather than your hands or clothes to engage with them during play. Reason number 7. Overtired and overstimulated puppy tantrums. Just like toddlers, puppies can get cranky when they're overtired or overstimulated. If they've been playing for too long or there's too much excitement around them, they can reach a point where they just don't know how to calm themselves down. This often results in what looks like a puppy tantrum: biting, barking, and general chaos. It's their way of saying, I need a break, but I don't know how to take one, and I don't want to. So what is your solution in this case? Make sure your puppy is getting plenty of rest. Puppies need a lot of sleep, up to 18 to 20 hours a day. Create a quiet, comfy space like your crate or puppy pen where your pup can retreat when they're tired, and enforce nap times if they're too wound up. So even during the day, put them in the crate or in the playpen, away from where all the action is in your living room. Regular peaceful downtime will help prevent those overtired tantrums and biting sprees. So the final tips for success is that consistency is key. Everyone in the household should be on the same page with how to respond to biting. Mixed messages can confuse your puppy and prolong the biting phase. Number 2, be patient. Remember, puppies are still learning and growing. Time, proper guidance, and plenty of chew toys, this phase will pass. And positive reinforcement for puppies. Whenever your puppy engages in gentle play, give lots of praise, treats, or affection. But quickly learn that gentle behavior earns rewards, and they're just being babies. We don't have to punish them for this. We're understanding why puppies bite and how to guide them through this natural development stage. You'll be on your way to raising a happy and well-behaved pup who leaves the biting behind. Alright, I wish you all the best, I'd love to hear how you go. So how did you get over your puppy biting? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.